Caicedo. Oh, we boys Caicedo. Oh, we boys Caicedo. Oh, we boys Caicedo. Ati duro. Ati wanna, yeah. Ati duro, yeah. Ati wanna, yeah. Oh, we boys Caicedo. Oh, we boys Caicedo. Oh, we boys Caicedo. Oh, we boys Caicedo. We don't wait for a year, we good news tired. Fabulous, your Roman, no waiting there. Oh, what Chelsea fans are saying. Give us Caicedo. All we want is 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 Caicedo.
Welcome back to another live. I was going to pause, but maybe not. Big up everybody that's locked in. I feel like this is the week. I feel like this is finally the week where we get the final bid for Caicedo. Should hopefully be accepted. If not, this bastard ain't turning up to another Premier League game. But big up everybody that's in here. We're going to delve into the latest in the Caicedo news. The guy has finally started skipping games. We're reaching the end game, people. We are hopefully reaching the end game. But there's plenty to delve into as well. There's the latest on Armando Broja to West Ham. Humphreys is in talks over a new contract before going out on loan. The latest in the Vlahovic situation. Does Pochettino even want Vlahovic? We're going to talk about that. The latest on the Tyler Adams news as well. And yeah, other than that, welcome back to another stream. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another video. Thought it would be a nice, relaxing way to start the stream because I don't know where it's going to go from here. I've heard some good news. I've heard some bad news. We're going to delve into all of it in today's stream. Big up to everybody that's in here, though. Run the damn likes up. I bet we already aren't on 100. Yep, 65. Guys, you already know what to do. Run up the likes. I want more likes. Big up to Hassi. Big up Aluvra. Big up Mitchy Boy. Big up Bradley, Thierry, Arpan, Zach. Big up Lucas, Fraser, Kiyum, Harrison, Relaxation Nation. Love the name. Big up Alwet. Big up my guy Warrior. Big up HR. Hey, we stay winning, bro. By any means necessary. We stay winning. Hold. Big up to Danish Maldini. Big up to KR. Big up to Jacob. Big up to anybody else I'm missing. Hip Hop Head. Big up my guy Chelsea Till I Die. Pure Mix. Uncle Vinny. Ben Talks Chelsea. Pranay. Derek. Reckless Ninja. The Ghost. Sean. Special One. Big up to everybody. Big up to everybody. Big up all my G's in the comments. Love for the love, guys. 400 of you, man, in here already. Like, subscribe, and all of that. Man said not like it, so you give us a scoop on Nkunku. Okay. Well, first thing I want to say is I'm hoping what I'm saying is wrong. Like, I'd love to come here in a day or two's time and say, yep, we got it all wrong. We got it all horribly wrong. But the initial, the last article on Nkunku said weeks, not months. From what I'm hearing, it is months. It is not weeks. It's months. Allegedly 1.5 to 2, which isn't great. Really isn't great. But what are you going to do, innit? What are you going to do? Long. Now, obviously, wait till we hear actual official confirmation on it, but it's what I've heard. The same source told me about the Fofana ACL an hour or two before it got announced. Yeah, it don't look good. Don't look good. So we are looking at 1.5 to 2 months. I know people are saying get Elise now. Bro, Elise's out for as long, I think. This is telling me, Kudus. You're going to have to hijack the Kudus deal. Either that or Chukwuemeka, bro. You did not get given a fair opportunity last season. It is time to step up. It is time to step up, my friend. But yeah, from what I have heard, it is 1.5 to 2 months. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. Hate to be the bearer of bad news and all of that, but yeah, not good. Not good. Maybe Cherky. Maybe we come back in for the Cherky race. But from what I've seen, Leon just aren't selling, and it feels like we moved on. But I think we might have to go in for another 10 now. We might have to. So, yeah, it's a bit annoying. It's not ideal, but yeah, that's why I wanted to start with the Caicedo track. I wanted to start in a good mood because we're only going downhill from that. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Maatsen in the 10, HR, that's a potential shout. I mean, Maatsen looks hella intelligent. I feel like he's got the IQ to play multiple positions. I'd back that. If not, it's either Chukwuemeka or it's fucking Galadog. Oh dear, no, please, not Galadog. We were not going into Liverpool at home with Galadog in the 10. Fuck that. Supreme, I hear what you're saying, my guy, but Dybala didn't want to join us. The way everything was going, we were just being used as a pawn so he could get extra money in his contract negotiations. A man said João Felix is available. Lower your valuation, Atletico. Lower your valuation. Maybe we can talk. But yeah, that is the Nkunku update for everybody who was asking about it. Wait till confirmation is given by Poch or by Chelsea or whatever, but it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Hey, it's Chelsea, innit? It's Chelsea. Eze from Crystal Palace. I don't know if he's available. No one's gone in for him. No one's gone in for him at all. But yeah, where else should we go to? Actually, what else everyone's saying? What's your excitement level for the first home game? Still excited, still hella excited. Even though I'm now a bit intrigued to see how we set up. I think the way things go, you're probably going to see Chukwuemeka in the 10, Maatsen right wing, hopefully Mudryk on the left. But I mean, it's probably going to be Mudryk Sterling, if we're being real. For being really real about it. Sterling's going to find a way to sneak into the lineup. We need experience and all of that. So, yeah. On the Caicedo stuff, because everybody is now asking about the Caicedo topic. Caicedo is now finally skipping training. Brighton are saying that Caicedo is missing due to a hamstring injury. The same thing that they said about Cucurella before he left. But Caicedo's camp is saying a completely different story to Fabrizio. Caicedo has sent a very clear message that he wants to leave the club and he is not playing anymore. Now, the same source who told me about the whole Nkunku stuff told me yesterday, a couple hours before I went live, that the reason why he wasn't in the Brighton squad wasn't because of an injury, and it was also because he wants to leave. And now it's a case of, you lot are taking too long. I'm meant to be at another club. I'm not playing anymore. I'm protecting myself for my future club. Nobody believes Brighton anyway about this waffle with him being injured. He's not injured. He's just trying to get out of there. He's trying to get out of there ASAP. And before that, he was being respectful, which is why De Zerbi was talking with all this chest. This is why Brighton was talking with all of this chest, because he was still being respectful to the club. Now, he's keeping it real. I want out. I'm not invested in this project anymore. I want to leave. Let me go. Expect a bid in the next few days, in my opinion. Expect a bid. This should be the one that gets accepted. I'm still saying go to 85, go to 90, or put some stupid add-ons like a Ballon d'Or clause or some stupidness. And let's get into it. Let's get this deal done and let's hopefully get him into the squad by the Liverpool game. Danish Maldini, I've been saying, like, people got to respect Pies. He's more than a news aggregator. He gets sources, but it's just there's some stuff he's not going to leak immediately. But people got to give him his credit. The guy knows what he's talking about. Then accepting 85, well, then that brother is not playing the first game of the season. He's not playing the first game of the season. It was meant to be going to about 80. They were meant to be accepting 80, 85. That's what they told him in January. If you're getting to that amount and you're still not accepting it, cool, he's going to play dirty. My guy has already started. He's already started playing dirty. Keep testing him. Keep testing him. That's fine. Big up, bro. Hope you're good. I ain't been on. Fractured the shoulder and ruptured my collarbone. Shit, bro. Hope you're all right now. Hope you're all right. Prayers up, Bobby. Hope you recover well. Bro, link's always in the chat, so roll through whenever you can. And get well soon, my guy. Get well soon. Rest and recover. Rest and recover. Thoughts on the new rules of stoppage time? Good. Less likely for teams to time waste. Now we can have 45 minutes of actual football. Because there's too many times that teams just time waste for fun and they get away with it. And you only really have 30 minutes of football per half or something stupid like that. Fuck that. I prefer this. This is the right way to play football. 45 minutes straight up. No bullshit, no ifs, no buts, no excuses. You bid 75.5, got rejected. You have to hit 90 million. I'm just hoping now that Caicedo is really starting to push this, they're more willing to accept something like an 85 to 90 million, because now it's different. Now they haven't got Caicedo's long-term loyalty or anything. Caicedo's trying to get the fuck out of there ASAP. Then they now have an unhappy player on their hands. So they got to get rid of him. They got to get rid of him. Plus, it's not a good look on them if they're keeping a young player that doesn't want to be there. What does that say to young players in the future? Oh, let's not go Brighton. They might tell us that they're going to sell us, but then they're just going to hold us ransom. No. They got to let him go. So I feel like the next bid gets accepted. There's now a little bit more leniency in it. I don't think you have to just slap 90 million on the table. You could do 85. You could do 85 plus 5. Do 85 plus 10 with some dumb Ballon d'Or clause. Do that. That could work as well. Just make sure the deal is done. Make sure the deal is done. Had surgery, all good. Love to hear it, my guy. Love to hear it. Get well soon, brother. Get well soon. Thoughts on Hall potential loan move? He's got to go on loan. He's got to go on loan. He's not going to get the minutes that he deserves here. So go on loan and show your worth at a Premier League club. It's what's best for him. I mean, it would be better for us to keep him, but it wouldn't be better for his development if we did that. So he's got to go on loan. It is what it is. We walk away because Brighton overpriced Cucurella. You guys paid 62 million and it got done. That's the difference. Fair point. Fair point. Maybe we do just need to hit the 90. Fine. I don't care. Whatever it is, then make sure the next bid is enough that they accept. But that is a fair point, Fraser. I'll give you that. That's a fair point. Pochettino wants 4 new players in. Crystal Palace are not happy with Chelsea's approach for Elise, reports Simon Jones. Well, hold that. Hold that. 4 new players in. So that would be Caicedo. That would be probably Tyler Adams. That would likely be Elise or Kudus. And that would be a striker. I feel like that's just enough. It's a recycled article from the sounds of it. All of that, except for the Palace part, we kind of already knew. I'm expecting 4 new players to come in. Then, done. So, yeah. 2 midfielders, 10/right winger, striker. That's what we're waiting on. That is what we're waiting on. Ben Jacobs update. What's Ben Jacobs saying? Tyler Adams of interest to Chelsea, not only because of affordable relegation release clause, either matched or used as a yardstick, also a strong leader and versatile. Talks taking place this week. Any move has no impact on Chelsea's pursuit of Caicedo. Yep, get both of them. Get both of them. And I'm fine with Tyler Adams joining us too. So yeah. Fine with Tyler Adams joining us. No, he's got a bit of an injury record, but he's going to be rotation, so it's not that deep. And welcome to Chelsea. Welcome to Chelsea. My only thing with this is that a lot of people are talking about him blocking Santos or Hall's development. And I feel like it's such a beta argument to have. Oh, he could be blocking this guy's development. This guy's... Fuck that, man. Like, if you're good enough, you're good enough. Pochettino has shown to be brilliant. Fucking brilliant with youth talent. And we're going to sit here and pretend like there's going to be a problem for one of the three. Tyler Adams is a £20 million transfer. He doesn't even have politics based on his price tag. If you're good enough, you're going to play. If Santos is good enough and he's better than Adams, he will play. If he's not better, he won't play, and then there's no argument for him to play. Same thing with Lewis Hall, and Lewis Hall's a guy who I want to see break into the first team. If you're better than the options that you have ahead of you, you should be playing. Now, the only question I could have for that with Lewis Hall is at left back, but he apparently wants to be a centre mid. So I wouldn't worry too much about this. This is a good headache to have. Enzo, Caicedo, Andre Santos, Tyler Adams, in the future, Caicedo and Lewis Hall. That's us set in midfield. That is us set in midfield for a long time. Fair argument, to be honest. Poch likes Gallagher. Enzo, Caicedo are around 2. But if Santos is good enough, he should be okay. Santos and Gallagher shouldn't be competing for the same positions, though. They shouldn't. And Gallagher, it looks like we've been trying to get rid of him anyway. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that deep of an argument. I feel like it's just worrying for the sake of worrying. Santos has looked good enough, and we'll see what happens. What's everyone worried about in the comments? Nkunku out till September. Oh, is somebody else updated? Nkunku potential return 17th. 17th. So yeah, that's about 5 to 6 weeks. Has anyone else reported it? I did see this, but like I don't know who the fuck this source is. MCL injury. Is that what's meant to have happened to him? I don't know. All I heard from my source again is that we're looking at months, not weeks, and it's 1.5 to 2 allegedly. 1.5 to 2. Tommy Beat says Nkunku out for months. No top cam and Liverpool in 6 days, and no new attacking mid-transfer rumours. Season's over and finished already? It's long. First off, thank you for the donation. That's 2 lottery tickets for you, my guy. Appreciate that. But it's not... The season's not over just yet, bro. No new attacking mid-transfer rumours. We're in for Kudus. We're in for Elise. Cherky has kind of died a little bit. I'll be real. The Cherky rumours are a little bit dead in the water. But we are linked with cams. Like, calma, bro. Please. It's not that bad. I know. Nkunku out for months is not good. It's not good. Ideally, we'd rather him fit. But we are linked with other attacking midfielders. Caicedo looks to be a lot closer than it initially was. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. He says, fuck your calm. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Big up Daniel, my guy. Another 2 lottery tickets for you, saying buying free kits on jerseysfc.com. Saved me a lot of money. Ordered an Enzo shirt, a Porto shirt, and an Inter Miami Messi shirt. Big up and up the Chelsea. And yeah, guys, if you want the same sort of deal that Daniel just got, head over to Jerseys FC. Link is in the description below. The Chelsea home kit is already for sale there. I've got my one. It should be arriving in a few days' time. You can get any Chelsea kit with any kit with 20% off. Use the code CarefreeLewisG in the description below. Any kit at all. Even an Arsenal shirt. So yeah, head over there. High quality shirts. Very, very high quality. That's where I get all my football kits from now. I don't need to get there. I don't need to get it from anywhere else. I said your karma is worse than Rousey v Shayna. I didn't watch that match. I won't lie. I've only seen like half of the matches at SummerSlam. I think I missed that one. I saw a bit of Logan Paul v Ricochet. And I think I watched everything else. I haven't seen the red. Actually, I saw a picture. I think she stamped on some woman's chest. Hold that. But yeah, I haven't seen it in action. Yes, they ship worldwide. Cool. What else? Talks between Chelsea and Juve are heating up, and Pochettino has now agreed on bringing Dusan Vlahovic in could work for his side. Really? That's different to what I heard. I heard from Jacob Steinberg yesterday that Poch isn't that keen on Vlahovic. Like, I don't know. Sports media set. Let me have a look at that. Just type in Vlahovic on Twitter. Oh, that was literally a minute ago. Fair enough. So sports media set. Is that an Italian news page? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's an 459k. Okay, so there might be something in this. There might be a decent source. Two different sources now saying two different things. So Jacob Steinberg says Poch isn't that keen on him. Sports media set are saying Poch has now agreed bringing Vlahovic in could work for his side. I don't know who to believe. If he doesn't want him, I'm saying leave him there. If he does want him, bring him in. It's as simple as that. Chelsea are ready to make a new offer for Vlahovic. Lukaku plus 30 million. Cool. I did see a Fabrizio tweet as well. So safe for that, Daniel. He said... Where is it? Chelsea and Juve scheduled new round of talks to discuss Vlahovic and Lukaku swap deal will take place via intermediaries. Juve insists on a 40 million euro fee to be included, but the crucial point is Chelsea's decision on Vlahovic. It's up to Pochettino. So one has said Pochettino wants him. Another has said Pochettino doesn't want him. And Fabrizio's basically said he hasn't figured it out yet. I won't lie. Pochettino taking this long on this doesn't seem like a good look on the whole Vlahovic thing. It seems like he's not that keen on it. But it is all speculative too. I can't say for sure that he doesn't want him. I'm just going to say right now, it doesn't look like it. But who knows? Maybe he does. Everybody is literally singing from a different hymn book. We haven't got a fucking clue. I don't know. Literally, Danish Maldini. I don't know what to say on this. We don't know where the stance is right now. All we know is Chelsea want the move. Juve want the move. Vlahovic is kind of warming up to the move. Lukaku wants to move, but will probably rat on Juventus and say he dreams of going to Torino in a week or two's time and fuck it all up, knowing him. And Poch may or may not want him. Whatever in it. I don't know what to say. Yo, this can't be true. We're not even on 200 likes and there is nearly 900 of you lot in here. What is this? Why do we always move like Kai Havertz? Please hit the like button. We gotta be getting at least 300 likes before the panel come through. We gotta be getting at least 300. Soon as you walk in, people, just press that like button and it's done. Where are you getting updates like this? Nowhere else. I could have kept that Nkunku news to myself, you know. I brought it out for you, man. And you, man, can't even like the video. Disgrace. Man said, calma, Lewis, the likes will come. You are a prick, bruv. Man's trying to use my own words against me. Can't be arsed. Said the chat are full of generational talents. This, you know what? Fair enough. I love the comments too much to be annoyed. Big up to you, man. Big up. Man said don't talk about King Kai, you donkey hater. I don't hate all donkeys, just the ones that wear Chelsea shirts. Right. Yeah, I did see the Hulk free kick. Brilliant. I remember we were linked with this guy every year for like 4 years straight. Never brought him in. Never brought it in. Oh wait, we nearly there. 290. You man are perfect. You man are beautiful. You man are beautiful. Big up. Big up. You man move fast. You man move fast. You beat the Kai Havertz allegations. You beat the Kai Havertz allegations. Love that, people. Love that, people. Right, where are we going next? Where are we going next? Armando Broja. West Ham are set to make a summer signing and could move for Armando Broja after agreeing to sell Scamacca to Atlanta in a deal worth up to 30 million euros, 26 million pounds. See if they want Lukaku. See if they want Lukaku. That's what I would do personally. They probably rate him because Lukaku has some nutty record against West Ham. Always scored against them. Except in a Chelsea shirt, but what are you going to do? He always has a good record against them, though, for the other teams. On the Broja move, though, I don't mind. I don't mind him going. Like, I don't really know where his level and his potential is after an ACL. So if the money's good, which I guess 26 million is good for someone that you're getting straight profit out of, go for it. But that does guarantee that you have to go for another striker. Hell, maybe Elye Wahi gets his wish because he wants to go straight to Chelsea instead of detouring through Strasbourg. Maybe that helps him. Maybe if Broja goes, you bring in Elye Wahi, maybe bring in another striker too, and you're fine. You're fine. But yeah, see, let Broja go. See if they want Lukaku too. And if they want Lukaku, brilliant. We all leave happy. We all leave happy. Anything else? Who do you think we should get in the attacking role who can play across the front three? I don't think we necessarily need somebody that can play across the front three. We're trying to just get someone for the attacking mid and right wing positions, and that's going to be Kudus, Elise, or maybe Cherki, but probably not. So, yeah, as long as we get that position in and a striker, we don't really need anybody else. We got enough players that can play on the left. Attacking options are looking sensational. That's the only reason why I think we'll probably have too much for Chelsea on Sunday. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, man. You, man, look like a fucking prosy in transition, bruv, the way you lot are spread open. Like, I wouldn't be that confident. I wouldn't be that confident. But big up to my guy, Ryan. Big up, bro. Thoughts on the Arsenal City game? I won't lie. Arsenal looked a bit pathetic, personally. Fair play, they managed to get a late equaliser, but they did not look that threatening. They did not look that threatening. Both teams were a bit slow, especially in the first half, though. Big up to GoEM. 2 more lottery tickets for you, saying, United fans realising that flatline merchant Ericsson is clear of my idol Mickey Mount. Hashtag 007. Man called him a flatline merchant. What in the fuck? That is insane, man. That is crazy. Man said flatline merchant, bruv. Wild, wild, wild super chat. But big up to GoAM. Big up to GoAM. I wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way. Spoke about Tyler Adams. Spoke about Caicedo. Humphreys. Chelsea are in talks with Bashir Humphreys over a new contract before sending him out on a season-long loan. Cool. Looked very calm. Looked good in pre-season. Could be a good player for us in the future, but right now he's our 5th choice centre-back. So, well, 6th, seeing as Chalobah's still here. So, yeah, you got to go. You got to go. Head out. See if you can get a Premier League club that will take him. And we'll see you in a year's time. We will see you in a year's time. But yeah, I think that is everything. Let me just double check. Is there any other news that's come out? Atletico Madrid offer new deal to Alvaro Morata. Your funeral. Your funeral. And I think that's it. Another Kane bid rejected. Fucking hell. Levy, you're playing with fire, bro. You're playing with fire. Hey, let him leave on a free. Let him leave on a free. I ain't complaining. I am not complaining. Cool. There is no other news, so I'm going to send a link out. Big up to Warrior. Always ready. Always ready. So, guys, super chat. If you want to guarantee your comment gets read out, going to hit the super chat button. Hit the super chat button and, yeah, hit the likes, sub, all of that shit. Link is going out to the panel. Link is going out. Cool. Nope, missed everyone. There we go. There we go. That's everyone. Yes, guys. What are you man saying? Good weekend?
Yep, killed the rattlesnake in the morning.
Rest in peace, Mount.
I was just about to say that.
That was too easy. Too easy. So what was this?
Alex, I didn't compliment you on your haircut, Alex. That's all. Did you get your haircut, Alex? I didn't compliment you on that. That was all. Just like good stuff.
Yeah, it was like a week ago. Yeah, I'm going to Mohawk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a proper Mohawk person. When I grow up, I want to be like. I've watched what's the name Netflix special on quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes. I never like the way he, like it made me kind of look at him like wow, what an athlete, you know what I'm saying, like what athlete. Just never thought about it before, but anyway. So
what's everyone thinking about this whole Nkunku potentially being out for a month or two?
It is what it is. What we can do. It's like if not, like we're just gonna wait longer. Nothing we can do about it if it's true.
By the way, it's not. Don't blame the pitch, guys. Chelsea chose to play there. Don't blame the pitch at all. Do you know what I mean? They chose to play in that stadium.
Wasn't it more the tackle that injured him over the pitch?
No, right, yeah, it's the landing.
It's the landing of it as well, because on a. But I don't blame the pitch, man. They chose to play there. Man, it's not as if they've had like.
I don't think. I
don't even think though. I don't know. I just it said 6 weeks. If it's 6 weeks, if it's a month and a half, it's after the international break, I think. So it could be back. So
MCL is actually. I think it's going to be longer.
Well,
they hit the knees, Jimmy. They hit the knees, and then look how he landed onto the field.
Yeah,
like he lifted his legs up and landed on the knee too.
Whatever it is, he's
I can
injured.
hear Jimmy screaming in the chat.
whatever. He was injured. He's injured now. It doesn't matter how it is. It's happened now. That's the point. It'd be interesting to see now I wonder if the Vlahovic news is a reaction.
Is not concrete.
Yeah, I wonder if the Vlahovic this Vlahovic news is the reaction to this. The stepping off the Vlahovic talk we've heard in the last hour or so is a reaction to Nkunku. Although no one's really confirmed Nkunku yet, so
I don't believe it at the same time. So
I'll wait till the club says something. Because people are saying it's not true, it is true, but it'll be if he is that injured, it was reported he was going to be out for Liverpool anyway, right? So he was going to miss Liverpool anyway. So I don't know who's going to play in the 10. I don't know if they're going to put Carney in the 10. They're going to move Sterling into the 10. I honestly don't know if we're going to play a 10. Are we going to play a 10? But it's bad news that he's injured. I was looking forward to seeing that, and most people now won't be able to take balloons to Stamford Bridge for a little bit anyway. So it's all good.
What does that private message means, Lewis?
No, I was saying that's who I heard from before I went live.
Right. Okay, cool.
He was the one who told me about Fofana's ACL a couple of hours before that got reported as well. That's why I'm kind of believing it a little bit.
Right.
But we'll see. We'll wait for it to get officially reported.
Has
anyone mentioned?
What was that?
Has anyone mentioned what kind of ACL injury? Because
it's not the ACL. It's MCL.
MCL.
Yes.
Okay. Has anyone mentioned or has been reported of what grade it is? Because there's grade 1, 2, 3.
No. Literally, all I got was a time frame, and that was it. I didn't hear anything about the type of injury. Just heard 1.5 to 2 months, and
look, the injury is not the knee injury. It's not how to express it. Like, for example, this is knee. It's not about this movement, it's not about going up and down. It's about going side to side. That's the problem. You see what I'm saying? So when you land on something, you could just jerk it sideways, like your foot gets stuck in the mud, but your body keeps going. It's like this kind of injury. It's like I just don't. I'll wait for the. It doesn't need the surgeries. Signac is right. It doesn't need the surgeries. If it's MCL, it's just a string on the. I don't know. I'll just wait for the actual report. I'm not gonna be like an X-ray vision all the way from United States.
I honestly doubt that it's anywhere close to a grade 3. If it was a grade 3, he would have been taken straight off. Because that's.
Is this about Nkunku?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he would have been taken. He wouldn't have been there with a bag of ice on his knee. Put it that way. He would have had to go in the hospital straight away.
Yeah,
because it's a severe
he
tear,
was walking after the game, wasn't he? They're not going to let him just walk without a stint or anything, are they?
Exactly. MCL is not as ACL. MCL does not treat with the surgery unless it's a rupture.
Yeah. It's literally what I'm looking up now.
Is there any more information on how long it's going to be, or is it still the same?
All I heard was a month and a half to 2 months, and that was
it. So MCL, right?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. I don't know what injury it is. All I know is a month and a half to 2 months, and I don't know anything else.
Well, it says here, right? So a grade 1 mild MCL tear usually heals within 1 to 3 weeks. A grade 2 moderate MCL tear gradually takes about 4 to 6 weeks to heal with treatment. A grade 3, which is severe, can take up to 6 weeks or more to heal with treatment if you have to undergo surgery to fix the MCL tear, which could be longer. So my guess, if it was that, then my guess it's probably grade 2 maybe. So maybe a moderate, which then
I think we should stop talking about it and let wait until the actual news comes out, because it's a freaking guess and none of us actually knows what's going on. was speculating.
One thing we do know is he's going to be out for the Liverpool game, right? Who do you guys think they're going to play as the 10?
Chuck. I think Chucky Mecca potentially.
I hope he gets a chance.
Carney would have been
But
a good
who else?
show, right?
Who else can we? Unless maybe
you're
they get
assuming we
Elise?
play then.
It's either him, probably Matson, or Galadog.
You're assuming that we play a 10.
Yeah, maybe we won't. He might just adjust.
He might go 4-3-3.
That would make more sense. But
Maybe.
is there any more news on Elise?
No.
No, Elise's out for as long as what's his name? Nkunku's allegedly
Elise's out.
gonna be out.
I think Elise might be out a bit longer as well.
Yeah, he's meant to be mid-October.
Yeah.
I think 6 to 8 weeks. 8 weeks kind of gets you to around that same time too.
What is his injury record like?
I don't think it's too bad. I'll get it up.
I tell you what does.
Tyler Adams' injury record is terrible.
It's not.
It is,
terrible,
but like
sure.
he's straight
No.
rotation.
No. Sorry, it's not terrible whatsoever. His injury record. It's not terrible.
Really?
Actually, yeah, you debunked that.
We debunked that yesterday. It's not. It's not
Yeah,
at all.
silly me.
You have to look at the dates.
Okay.
We'll look at the dates with when the injuries happened.
That's Elise, so it's just minor. He ain't got no injury issues.
Just bring up Tyler Adams one.
Tyler Adams. That's Tyler Adams.
So he gets a lot of injuries, but not a lot of big injuries. Like
they're minor. They're like what?
Yeah.
That's what
He doesn't
what
miss a lot of
midfielder
games per season.
Yeah, it would be what a midfielder that type usually gets. You know.
Jimmy, I've just got PTSD, bro. Like, have you seen the amount of injuries we get? Like, there's something weird with this club, bro. I feel like it's cursed.
No, it's
I
just
can
not
say
last
about the
season.
same thing, something weird about the fans on this fan
it's
base.
not. It's just a weird thing that happened last season. We get injuries like every other club gets injuries. There's nothing weird here whatsoever. It's just last season it happened a lot. That was all.
Nah, the season before we had a lot of injuries as well.
We had regular amount of injuries that everyone gets. It's just that problem is our players are shit, so we notice them more when the players that go down.
Well, it's never the shit players that get injured. To be fair, it's always like Reece James and Chilwell,
because they don't play a lot and they don't commit a lot and they're not good enough. So the ones that get injured are the ones that are trying the most and are more talented. So
the one thing about Havertz is he was never injured, bro. Like never. How many games did he miss in his whole 3 years? Like
not enough.
Yeah,
not enough.
100% agree on that.
All right. So we got a lot of injuries. We got a lot of injuries last season, but that's fine. You know what? We didn't have a lot of injuries before that. Get over it. It's football. You get injuries all the time.
My whole thing is everyone's saying Tyler Adams isn't good enough to start for us. He's not going to start for us. So why do we care about the injury record?
My problem with this whole Tyler Adams thing is not Tyler Adams. It's somehow we've pigeonholed Andre Santos in just being a defensive midfielder. And everyone's going, oh, if we get Tyler Adams, that means Andre Santos, we have to go on loan. Why can't Andre Santos deputise for Enzo Fernandez? We know he can do both sides. Why
he can actually play all over the midfield.
Why are we pigeonholing Andre Santos in a defensive midfielder?
I don't get
this.
I think it's because of the size of his body.
Yeah.
Right, but we know he can get up and down that field. We know, we've seen it, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like he's actually technically based on his
forward.
Are you done?
Yeah. Go.
I would say, as I was about to say, like he played for both clubs before Chelsea, high up the field.
Yeah.
He wasn't the sixth in the first place. I don't know where the idea that he's actually just because he's midfield and we're just pressing everybody is supposed to be a defensive midfield nowadays. Even though we're not playing with defensive midfields, we're playing with double pivot, with eights that know how to position themselves in defensive.
Yeah. Tyler Adams is a defensive midfielder. He's an old school defensive midfielder. He breaks down the play and passes it to more talented people. You know what I mean? That's what he's been brought in for. He's not an alternative to Caicedo. He's plus a Caicedo if we get Caicedo. He's been brought in. This whole thing is also I don't get why are we buying squad players? It's a squad game. You build a good squad. There's the whole point of not running people into the ground so they get injured, and you've got no one to come in. You've got people to come in who can deputise. Even though we're playing once a week, Poch might not want to play Caicedo in the cups or some of the cup rounds, or right in the busy December period when we play like loads of games around Christmas and New Year and stuff like that, and when the FA Cup kicks in. It's all about rotation. I don't get this fear of building a squad in this modern day fan base. I don't get it whatsoever. We're building a squad. That's what it's going to take. And if you look at his stats last year, it's very good defensive stats. Do not look at him for creation. Do not look at him as scoring goals. Look for his defensive work, which in a Leeds team, remember, in the relegation side, he was top he was at near the top for all-round league performances. But don't fear that Andre Santos is going out on loan. Andre Santos is going to stay as part of the squad, and we need 4 players for those 2 positions. So that's what's going to happen. You know, all this pigeonholing him into defensive midfielder just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And especially the big accounts as well. You know, calling out, saying he's got to go on loan. Yes or no?
Chelsea, Juve have a new round of talks this week. Poch needs to say yes or no on Vlahovic. Also, Chelsea are seeing if there's any other possibility for Lukaku. Otherwise, they have to make a decision on Vlahovic. That sounds like just 3 different recycled news posts on the same thing.
But why can't we get... Sorry, responding to... Why can't we... Why do we have to do one thing first and can't do multiple things at first? Why can't we build the squad and the first 11 at the same time? This whole...
That's what we are doing.
But in the chat, people are going, build the first 11 first. You know, modern day foot managers don't have a select first 11, right? They rarely, they don't always have a first 11. They have about 7 players, probably 7 to 8 players that they pick regularly, something like that. And then they'll switch it around. They don't always pick the first 11. That's the whole point of having a squad in this day and age. I'll go about it again. This fan base is so clued in on Caicedo. They think we can only work on Caicedo first and everything else comes second. That we should wait and do Caicedo first and then do all our transfers the last minute. It's madness. We're still negotiating Caicedo. We should be doing other things as well. What we're supposed to wait until after the season starts to do everything else? Oh no, we can't get Tyler Adams in until Caicedo's done.
Got a Frog's comment. Can you bring it up after Andrew finished?
Yeah, go on. Cool. I'm rambling.
Poch needs to okay the Vlahovic deal, but he never had a say in all these kids we signed. Bunch of BS articles. How many of those kids have been long term?
No. Exactly. Like this is the thing that people need to understand, that kids are going to be... There's never any club has a separation between... what's the name? The manager and the long-term signings. It is a separation. Chelsea cannot look at the manager and base all the signings based on managers. The youth will be signed. There's no such a thing. There's no such a thing that a manager has to approve every signing. Chelsea club does not exist based on Pochettino. Just like Roman Abramovich. Like, for example, every manager asked for specific players before. Just like I said, like with Lampard. Lampard was asking for a couple of players. Chelsea did what they did. But at the same time, they didn't stop signing players on their own. That will happen with every club. Every club. Pochettino does not sign 50-year contract. Life is gonna be happening after Pochettino.
By the way, do you really think that Ancelotti has any say or all the say in the transfer activity? Do you think? No, he does not. He does not. Do you think he knew about that young kid they signed at 16? Not a chance in hell he knew who that player was, and they signed him for 60 million. This is only an England thing where we think the manager has total control. Everywhere else in Europe, the club buys the players for the manager. Most of Europe, sorry. Let me just qualify that. Most of Europe.
The managers are just good enough to deal with it.
But they're not even called managers, they're called coaches. They're called coaches. It's like it's happened for years. Only a few select, maybe like Poch when he was at Barcelona and Bayern, and Mourinho to a certain extent. But the rest get what they're given essentially. Like the Inter Milan coach will get whatever he's given, and also they don't get a say on when their players are sold. You really think like, the Inter Milan coach wants all of his players sold, like Onana and stuff like that? There's no way he wanted Onana sold. It's just one of those things.
Look at Conte. Why he left?
I'm sure they'll go. I'm sure they'll speak with Poch. I'm sure they won't.
Yeah,
just
that's
dump
the whole
Vlahovic
conversation.
on him. They won't dump Vlahovic on him whatsoever. It's not like a Shevchenko or Mourinho job.
You know what's funny when Andrew, when people saying like Pochettino wants this, they never put that thing in quotes, so they will be framed for lying. Because when you will have like what's the name? When you will say like, oh, Pochettino approved and stuff like that, when those comments are coming from reporters, see if that sentence is in the quotes.
Yeah,
that means that comes directly from Pochettino's mouth and said, "I want extra striker." None of those reports ever put those kind of reports in quotes because they don't. They can't do it.
They can't. They always put a question mark as well because they'll know if they do, Poch will call them out or someone will call them out and they'll be banned from like attending, stuff like that.
Exactly.
Also, just in the chat, do I think Poch wants to keep a Kepa? I think he's willing to work with Kepa. Willing to work with Kepa. Then probably saw him in training and went, we need another goalkeeper, stat as possible. We weren't going to get, and it's come out, isn't it, this week? It was come out that we didn't go for Magnon or Onana because Kepa was still there and we couldn't get anyone to buy Kepa. So our theory is correct, that Kepa's only there because there's no market for Kepa to sell him, or else we would sell Kepa.
It's blatant from the very jump, though.
Huh?
I think that was obvious from the jump, man. No one was going to sign that guy.
But this whole thing, remember, it was before even Poch had a training session. Oh yeah, he's willing. He's willing to, he'll work with Kepa and stuff like that. I think they will try and work with all coaches. Will try and work with what we got. And Poch, that's why we didn't get a lot of transfer stuff going out because
before Poch came. Remember how many times we heard before Poch even showed up at the training ground? Everybody was like, Poch wants to work with this person.
Yeah.
Oh, Poch wants this player to stay at Chelsea.
Right. And then, during preseason, we heard the rumors now, about bids for Gallagher, Chalobah, so you can maybe be sold in Kepa.
And I can tell you there's a one specific thing with Bowley is actually kind of like true, based on the last summer transfer window. But he let Potter determine who stays, who goes at the start at the club. You know what I'm saying? That Bowley said every player going to be run said yes or no by the manager.
Right.
I don't think it changed with Pochettino walk in. I think it's the same thing. That Pochettino is going to decide who stays in this season, top 25 registered, and that's it. Pochettino is going to be the one that decides that 25 people.
Super Pochettino
is going to go by him. If he doesn't want, sorry, Andrew. If he doesn't want him there, he's the one that's going to say either loan him or sell him. Well, actually, no. He's gonna say this player is not gonna be in my 25-man squad. Yeah. Then the club gets that player ID that Pochettino doesn't want to 25. They're gonna look at him and they're gonna decide is it worth selling it, or it's better to go on loan and see how he does on loan. But Pochettino does when he says 25, he's not making my 25. Pochettino's done with this player for the season. Yeah. Club decides what to do with that player.
Yeah. So Pochettino, I just addressed this. The reason we didn't go for another goal, the reason about the goalkeeper not bringing in Onana is that this club cannot have two goalkeepers on over 150 grand a week. They can't have a backup goalkeeper in Kepa on the bench at 150 grand a week while Onana's on nearly 200 grand. Manchester United had that issue when they had De Gea over 300, Henderson on 160, and their third choice goalkeeper on 80 grand a week. We cannot have that. I don't believe Sanchez is on anywhere near what Kepa's on. He might even be less than 100 grand, and that's fine.
Yeah. And first of all, Onana turned us down.
Yeah, Onana turned us down. Also, Inter gave us a different price than they gave Manchester United as well.
Exactly.
So,
Vic, can you bring the Vic's comment after Andrew's done?
Yeah, and I just think this is now, if Sanchez does what I think, this is all in Sanchez's favour to become number one very quickly, even if he doesn't start against Liverpool. He's got his Brighton goalie coach there for starters, so he should be on the ins there. I just think this is a transition of getting Kepa out fully, and maybe he seeks passes even with a year left next year or something like that. But we can't afford to have two goalkeepers taking over 300 grand a week off the books when we just slashed the wage budget as well. So.
Just before I bring that one up, CNAC says, regardless, we will see what Carney and Matson are made of. We could go 4-3-3 with Caicedo and Adams potentially incoming. Kids got to grow up quick. I think it'll be too early to bring the pair of them in, but I do think if we try 4-2-3-1, you'll see one of Carney or Matson in the 10. Anybody but Galadog, please. Now, you wanted to address this, Alex.
Yeah, not necessary, Alex. If we receive the offer from Chilwell tomorrow and Poch can replace him, he's gone. I didn't say that, man. I didn't. Of course, as if an offer comes in, somebody's gone. Whatever, man. Just, I'm not Moses. When I say it doesn't written in the stone, and it doesn't become 10 amendments, is that right?
Well, yeah.
I'm just
what
a
you
dude,
say
man.
isn't factual. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying this is what I think. But if you take that and you oh my God, I must, it's on you. By the way, £20 should get rid of me, Vic.
Fuck it. I big up to Tony in the cut as well. If you want a link, let me know, man. Good to see you. Just say Kepa's not good enough for Chelsea. Never. I agree on that. If we get another goalkeeper, I don't mind sending Kepa to Strasbourg. Jimmy, we got a little bit of background.
Why would we waste the loan place to Strasbourg, man? Let's send a player that can be developed better at Strasbourg. Not even. Let's just send
Kepa. Yeah, we want Strasbourg to go up the league.
Yeah, down. Exactly. Why would you waste that? We should just. Oh man, we should just send Kepa on gardening leave or something. Just for 2 years.
How about now? Is it better?
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
All right. Yeah, my window is open. I just got off the plane, driving home.
Oh, you back? Oh, fair play, man.
Yeah. Just got back this morning.
Get through customs easy, Jimmy? Did you?
Huh?
Did you get through customs easy?
Yeah. What people losing their mind over today? Nothing crazy. I seen
Nkunku may or may not be out for 2 months, and every article is saying something completely different on Vlahovic.
Yeah, I figure with a knee anyway, I already want to give it a month or two because you want the knee to heal, and then you want him to get comfortable on it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I figured anything between a month to 2 months probably was. You know what I mean? 4 weeks, 3 weeks to 2 months. It's the MCL is tricky like that.
Oh, Josh. I think
that just means we probably have to accelerate.
By the way, Josh,
with Kudus potentially, if we are serious.
Baby house family. Josh, I haven't heard from Josh in a long time. I was just gonna see how's the new baby, how's the family going.
Yeah. Let us know how everything's going, Josh. Let us know how everything's going.
How's the sleepless nights?
Oh, coming any day. Well, when you get the good news, let us know. And yeah, congratulations, brother.
Oh, so you didn't have a baby yet? Oh, I thought you already had a baby. Never mind.
Who will come first, the baby or Caicedo?
The baby. The baby.
That would be a funny ass poll,
If not, I hope the baby protests and goes on strike. It doesn't turn up with the
yeah. I'm not being born.
Doesn't turn up with the training ground.
I'm not being born. You can't name me.
Mama should write the transfer request. The mama's gonna write the transfer request.
13th, I'm leaving her at the hospital. Proper Chelsea.
No, she can't write. She can't write the transfer request. She'll lose the pain medication advantage. She'll lose that.
Exactly.
At this point, the baby is refusing to train.
If
Already got
if
attitude problems.
Yeah.
If the baby put in a transfer request, he loses his right to breast milk. So
That's the problem,
yeah, so,
Jimmy. That's the problem, man. There's no release clause in there.
yeah.
Let's hope no one. Let's hope no one hijacks the contract negotiations. That would be very
Oh shit! Yeah, that's the main thing. You hope it's not a hijack.
Ah, fucking hell, man. Big up to Josh, bro. Big up, man.
You guys are dickheads, man.
You joined in, bro. You joined in. You're one of us, bro.
Oh,
You joined in.
We'll be finding her one titty a day until she shows up.
So hold on, wait. I don't know.
Maybe 2 days.
I don't know if y'all talked about it or not, but how shit was Kai Havertz, bro? Oh my gosh, man.
Hey, apparently he has a good game. He just needed to bury his chances. When have we heard that before?
That sounds just like us. Yes, his off the ball movement is great.
That's the
yes,
whole
no.
He held up the ball once.
I was on the every stream, every every space after the game, and I swear, man, it's such a reminiscence to see all the Chelsea fans first year and the second year. How good was his movement? How everything his link up is great, and everything, and then it got old so quickly.
So quick, bro. So quick.
I had a
like they don't know.
flashback.
They have no idea what they're in for. And remember the day we had Egal on, and I said, Egal, do you know why Havertz don't score? And he gave this long diatribe, and I said, no, bro. The main reason he don't score is because he does not put his foot through the ball. Yesterday, he did not score because he didn't put his foot through the ball.
Well, to get his foot on the ball, Jimmy, he has to control the ball. The first chance when he had, people said, well, it was unlucky. I was like, did you see his first touch in the box?
First touch was horrible.
That's why he had to have that second dick on the ball.
I think you have to address first is that we were told that he wouldn't actually be playing up front this season.
Yeah. That's number one lie.
That's number one, yeah. No, he's playing left midfield.
8.
Playing left midfield.
Chelsea have misprofiled him. First game of the season.
Let me tell you why he's up front. And they're not going to admit this, but let me tell you why he's up front. Because they already realized they don't know what the fuck to do with him. They don't know. He's so bad in midfield. They're like, wait. We got to try him up front. Trust me. They don't know. He's horrible at midfield. He's horrible. And we didn't even reach the regular season yet where guys are going to be going like 100%, flying by him in that midfield. Oh my God. Yeah.
I swear, man, that Trossard.
Don't worry, he protects the space as well in midfield.
I can't believe they. I can't believe they have a player like Trossard and they not starting him.
Don't worry.
Actually, Trossard is better finisher than Jesus.
Of course.
He's better in that specific role. I think Jesus and Trossard will be better.
So I guarantee when Hazard scores like a goal against Forest next week, they'll be, see, we told you. It was just a one-off.
Oh,
it'll be a header as well.
We've seen purple patches in March. We've seen it all, man. Come on.
Someone just needs to tell him it's March all year round and then start playing.
I removed all the months on his.
Just put Easter eggs.
Months in his calendar.
Just put Easter eggs all around him. Yeah, it's a random Easter
No,
eggs.
you need Skittles. You need specifically Skittles.
Well, what they need to do is like cryogenically freeze him and then unleash him in March. That's all they need to do. And then just freeze
that in a UCL home game.
Yeah.
Start throwing them out.
Start throwing them out. Yeah, start to go. Yeah.
Man, this Nkunku, man. Oh my days.
Yeah.
Did anyone see?
But we already.
Oh my God,
knew
that Virgin is gonna cry now, is it?
Yeah, we already knew he was injured.
It's a knee, bro. He's gonna be out for like a month.
A month?
You know, it's a knee.
Yeah, 2 months is a long time, bro.
We don't know yet if it's 2 months. Might be quicker.
Most likely.
Do remember there's an international break as well after like 4 weeks of that, so you won't miss him for that much.
Yeah, in the World Cup, remember when he got injured just before the World Cup?
Yeah, but
that was a disgraceful.
That was a stupid goddamn
That
challenge
was a
in
stupid
training.
tackle by his own fucking teammate.
Yeah, but
that was
Stupid.
he done
Stupid fucking
before the World Cup. He done his LCL, and now apparently it's his MCL. So it's in the same knee as well. But hopefully it's not long, bro. Do you think we should sign someone or not?
Hold on, wait. How do you know?
Even if he was fit, we should still sign someone. Even if he was fit.
Oh, yeah, that's true. At least.
Did you do
Yes,
the
Jimmy. How?
examination?
Talk to me.
How do you know it's the same knee?
Because I've done my research.
Man, get out of here. You don't know what knee it is.
You can't spell.
One second.
You can't spell research.
He walked out. He walked. Andrew, leave me alone, man. He walked off the pitch. He walked off the pitch, and he had his left knee.
Can you spell me?
Can you shut up
real
so
quick?
I can talk?
Spell
bro?
real quick. Research.
Listen,
Spell it.
Jimmy. He left the pitch with the ice pack on his left knee. Okay.
Research.
Oh, these two clowns, bro. Listen.
Let's make it spell and B.
He left the pitch with ice pack on his left knee.
Please use it in a sentence.
No, Lewis, mute them, man. Lewis, mute them, bro.
What was that?
Kick them, bro.
He's not paying
attention.
attention to you, Ziad.
Yo, Jimmy.
Sorry, I was
How
trying
you
to check
spell
news.
MCL, Ziad?
Jimmy, listen. Oh my days, let me talk.
Yeah. No, man, that's fucking
Let me
hilarious,
talk.
man.
Let me talk.
That's hilarious.
Let me talk.
Spell MCL, Ziad.
Listen. So Jimmy, he left the
Are they
game.
capital letters? or
Oh
small
my
letters?
fucking no.
Right, let him go. Go on, Ziad. Go on.
Jimmy, he left the game on his left knee, okay, ice pack, right? And then before the World
left on
Cup,
both
it was the
knees.
left knee as well. So that's how I know it's his left leg.
I thought it was actually right knee that he was
In the World
got
Cup,
hurt
no.
now.
No,
now.
No, now it was his left because he has an ice pack on his left knee.
I thought it was on the right. The way he was, what's the name?
No,
The way he was
I
coming.
can send you a picture if you want. This is left knee.
No, it's fine. I don't need your research results.
Nah, my research is very good, man.
Yeah, I know. For some reason, Fatur is on those research papers.
Oh my days, bro. Big up Fatur, man.
Яке йшли, таке й здебало.
Need to read the super chat list here.
Big up Adrian. Big up. That's 4 lottery tickets saying the baby is refusing to take advice from external advisors and is not convinced on the long-term project and needs reassurance from the coach to commit to a long-term proposal. Talks are ongoing. Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Oh, we made Lewis profit from Josh's baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Josh, you should be claiming some of these funds, man. You should claim some of these funds, Josh. That's what you should be doing. Or at least lottery tickets for a free kit. That's what you should be claiming.
Baby kit.
Yeah.
Baby kit is a
contract negotiations. Crazy, man. Enoch, there should be an announcement this week on the sponsor. Oh, release clause on the 11th. Let's go. Nice.
He's inserted release clause.
Yes, he
5
induced
days.
it.
Here we
He's
go.
induced it, yeah. He's induced it. That's that.
Here we go.
Oh, my word.
Fucking mad. Vlahovic again, this same old shit.
It comes out feet first,
He's
Josh.
going to
You've
get
got
a
a
new
baller.
contract before going out on a season-long loan.
Who's that?
Good move for him.
Who's that?
Oh, my word.
Shit Humphreys.
Did you hear about the new thing that Manchester United is saying about
What are they saying?
Onana?
No, what is
They're
that?
saying that Onana did not make a mistake. Terry said some other Manchester United, this is how you're supposed to play 20 yards behind the 20-yard line in front of 20 yards in front of 20 yards. Like
What?
people debating that Onana stayed way too far or not. Do you think Onana made a mistake or not in that goal? That he made?
I just think that's. I've seen.
This
like,
is a free goal, to be honest.
I
That's
do
why
agree.
I
I
s-
feel like Edison and I've seen Edison and other goalkeepers out sometimes that far. It depends, really.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Sometimes you get call out, sometimes you don't.
if you do that, that's always an option, right? It's just if the person is talented enough to actually spot that first and chip them. I've seen Scott McTominay do it to Edison. You know, it's a bit further. He's a bit further in, like when he kicked it out. But I've seen it happen.
But do you know? The question is, Did the goalkeeper make the mistake?
Do you think?
I think he made a mistake. I don't care how far.
Yeah,
Like it's up to him to be having.
It's a high
think that's
risk way of
do you think
playing, and that's
Do you think he
the
does
risk
it
that comes.
in? Do you think he does it in a game that means more? Do you
Well,
know what I mean?
I see what you're saying, but it doesn't
escape that it's a mistake.
It
It's still a
doesn't
mistake,
escape
yes.
that it's a mistake. For example,
Young's
people
part
saying,
of the
"Well,
mistake."
since they play a high, since he's a keeper, a sweeper, whatever that new term." I swear, remember when it was the recycle term used to be, real popular. Now we got the keeper sweeper, like he's a janitor or something.
No,
like,
it's just like it's just now how low block.
I know what it is.
It's just how low block is translated for parking the bus. That's
yeah.
Low, you know, it's like low block's a fancier term.
Just like he's better off the ball than on the ball. It's just shit player.
Yeah. It's all right. Don't worry. Don't worry.
That was funny because for me that's funny because okay, let's say you play in that high line with those kind of players.
Yeah.
You're the one that plays in a training group, with them, so you will know that that's actually how your position good or not good, how your defense is good or not good to play off the back.
Yeah.
So you should anticipate how badly whatever the player is on the play and from the back. Another thing is, here's the situation where I don't disagree. It doesn't matter. Even if you players are good enough to play off the back, the problem with this specific scenario, the play was not result on how you say it on there was a passes before the chip. It wasn't lost the ball and then chip immediately. You see what I'm saying? It was a passes. It was a passage of play before the chip. So for me, he should anticipate, oh, wait a second, the ball, and especially when the passes are going backwards, it doesn't mean that you still have to stay up. It means the goalkeeper still has to drop back a little bit. He was staying way too high, ignoring the warning signs, and got chipped. So for me, that's basic. Like people saying, oh, yeah, that's how we're supposed to play. Do you think Onana's going to stay again on that position? I saw Maldini saying that it was not Onana's fault. Danish Maldini, do you think, since this is how we're going to, this is not a fault, do you think he will be playing that high again?
No.
I know I'm not going to hear your voice, but please answer in the chat. Do you think he will be playing that way again? Or he will make sure that he knows where he stays this time?
No,
I think it was a mistake and he knows it, and I don't care.
Oh, big up the Never a Foul for the raid. Big up Never a Foul, my guys, for the love. Big up. Let me put that thing in the comment section quick.
Yeah, just think about it. If Kepa would have done that, and I want to ask Man United, all the Man United fans, if this is how you're supposed to play the high goalkeeper that way, do you expect Onana to be that high every game then? If you think Onana is going to be playing from
Mason Mount miss,
I don't care about Mason Mount.
I know, but the miss was hilarious to watch, though.
The miss was funny. I saw Chelsea fans saying, "Oh, we don't have to defend this anymore." Why were you defending it in the first place? Like crazy.
Anyway,
we got a bargain.
The point is, the Onana does not need to be that high when the ball is at the halfway line. The ball's at the halfway line, Alex. You can't be that high, and the ball's like
you can't. You have to be some kind of list anticipating. That's what I'm saying. The passage of play. Look, the passage of play still happened before. Like the ball was going back passes wise. You can't just be steady. I don't like Mount, Francis. I think Mount is a decent player. I don't think he's a player that. Anyway, why am I getting bite by this?
Don't do a Mount thing. Don't do a Mount. Yeah, we're not doing a Mount thing. Yeah, we were talking about Onana. Don't let him get sucked into a Mount debate. We're not doing a Mount.
Oh no.
I just think if you think
Mount debate.
No.
Okay.
United had the ball, but the ball was not going forward. The ball was passing backwards. So that means He had to adjust. He had to adjust.
It'd be interesting though with the Nkunku news whether they go back for Kudus, because Elise's out injured as well. Remember, everyone's go, "Oh yeah, we're signing Elise." He's out injured as well.
Yeah, he might be up for longer.
Exactly. So it'd be interesting going for Kudus, because I know they've agreed a fee with Ajax, but they haven't agreed personal terms. I read with Kudus, and I don't know if I think Kudus might be holding out for us or Arsenal ahead of Brighton.
Can you bring Sibisu and Lovu comment for me, please? Siso. Sorry if I butcher your name, dude. That's not him. Where do you see C? S. Sibus. Alex, you're overdoing it, bro. What are chances of happening every game? Waffling is always.
Okay,
dude, why you
just needs to
oh
happen
my God.
once. Just needs
You
to
should
happen
change
once.
your IV. That's number one.
But it just needs to happen once.
Is that someone's foot on your neck?
I don't know, but it looks creepy.
That's his hand.
No, that's a hand.
That's a hand. Yeah.
Okay,
I thought it was something different, but I have not perfect vision. Anyway, but to address your thing, okay, if what are the chances this happening again? What are the chances do you think Onana is going to be doing and standing that high again? What are the chances? If he's going to pursue from now on, if he's going to stay always that high, yeah, those chances will increase.
But it also
those chances will increase. I can tell you that.
Also only needs to happen once in a game where it costs United. That's all it needs to happen. Once is enough. Like with the Edison McTominay thing.
Oh, look at! Oh my word! Look at this.
Edison,
Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger comment, man. Like he was earlier saying Onana, it wasn't Onana's fault, and now he's like, oh, it's Onana's fault. Arsene Wenger, that was Dellat. Before that, it wasn't Onana's fault. Look at oh my word! Look at this guy comment. It wasn't Onana's fault. Then he said it was Dellat. Then he goes back. This is what Arsenal's fans 100% represent. This is the Arsenal fans, people. Here we go. Those are Arsenal fans. And then he goes and says it's not Onana's fault. Jesus freaking Christ. Anyway.
Yeah, Alex, Andrew, what were you saying?
I'm just saying, I wonder if we go in for Kudus now. We try and hijack that, because even if Nkunku was fit, we still need to buy another /10 anyway for that position. So I wonder if now, because although Brighton have agreed a fee, I think he's still holding out for us at Arsenal to come in.
Yeah, personal terms were reported to be agreed, but then it got taken back.
Yeah, so I think he's holding out to see what we do, and I think we're in a tough position now. Not a tough position, sorry, let me tell you. I think we're in a position where we can't simply go. We can't simply. You want to sign Elise, fine, but he's injured. Elise is injured. He won't help us. Yeah, he won't help us right now. And Kudus is there, and Kudus can play that thing. Unless you are going for Vlahovic and you're going to play Jackson in a 10 or wide position with
exactly. Vic. If we sign Kudus now, Brighton will stop all the conversations with Caicedo. I think if we can sign Caicedo and we still have time in the market and they do not sign Kudus, yes, then we can.
How about this?
I think there's something negotiation. There will be something like look, don't go for Kudus and we will deal with Caicedo.
I think we do this. I think we go yes at this, and then we go to Kudus. Just keep Brighton ticking along. We sign Caicedo and then we sign you. That's what we do. And that's how we get one over Brighton, by keeping Colwell, taking Kudus and Caicedo off them, and then flipping them the bird and then walking away. That's what we should do. Because I don't know at the moment, on top of my head, I don't know who else we would go for that could start right or help us right away.
In the 10?
Yeah, or who we moved, or do we promote Carney there? Do we put Sterling there? You know,
I
something
think it
like
would
that.
be a Sterling more than
anything. Do you know what I mean? Because essentially we're doing it's the first 4 weeks of the season, then there's an international break, and that's the earliest a possible Nkunku could be back for. So after the international break.
but then you don't want to rush him in even playing like one game a week. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, what do you do? That's where scouting obviously helps. Maybe they've actually got someone else in mind and we're not aware of them. Or
What if it's a contract?
Oh my
Andrew?
God, top 4 look
do you mean?
unrealistic now. AM. Oh my God.
What do you mean?
Man.
I'm saying what.
This is why the most kids nowadays are gonna be virgins until they're 50. If you give up that quick on, oh my word, the
So,
season not even started. He already top 4 looks unrealistic now, based on an injury.
Sorry, Sterling has played as a 10. Do your research. Yeah, done it for England. He's done it a few times for City as well. And I'm not saying
And
playing
best for Chelsea.
Yeah,
under
and
Tuchel.
he started off in the middle for Chelsea as well, and had his best form under Tuchel.
Exactly.
So
Not a single ball kicked.
Do your
And yet we already not.
do your research.
Yes, I know.
I know Nkunku, no party, man. I might just skip Chelsea Liverpool now. What's the point? Fuck.
Maybe not well, yeah.
Yeah,
But-
just cancel the season. Just cancel the season.
By the way,
man.
I don't want João Felix back, by the way, if anyone's saying that. I don't want João Felix back.
No, I don't.
No, I don't want
I
João
think
Felix back.
What I'm saying, what if it's
I'm indifferent to João Felix. It's like,
He's
whatever, man.
such an overrated player, man.
Bro.
He's so overrated.
That's the thing. Like, I liked his time at Chelsea, but I'm not going to toe the line and overrate it. It wasn't
I've changed my mind about Felix. He's the ultimate comps player. He's the ultimate comp player. You know what I mean? Everyone loves him.
I think he's got talent in him. It's just I don't think you should be dreaming.
Hey,
over
so much talent that not one
What
of the
about
big
Zaha?
clubs,
Zaha's in
not one of
Turkey.
the big clubs in Europe has gone for him, even on loan.
Yeah, but
that much talent.
I do think he's been like priced out of it to an extent.
Well, even on loan. Even on loan?
He's going to Saudis, man.
What wasn't the loan fee for like 30-40 million?
Yeah,
Right.
22
I
million. They
understand
want
for- I
22
understand
million
for
for
us,
loan.
Lewis. I understand for us not going for loan because we've already paid them a loan fee. So I understand why we didn't go for another loan. But we are talking about other
Alex
clubs like-
watches football with
Wait,
his
let
ears.
him go. Go on, Andrew.
But I'm just saying, I understand us not going for a loan fee because we already paid a huge loan fee for him and his wages when he's with us. I'm talking about other clubs that haven't come in for him whatsoever. And now he's going to Saudi, apparently. I just think he's a good player. I just don't think he's all the hype. And you can say what you say, but I'm just saying he's not pulled up trees anywhere. Look at Atletico Madrid this season after they're not playing him. They actually play some good football. Do you know what I mean? They're actually playing well. So, and Portugal, he doesn't really play well with them. He has a few things. And with us, he scored 4 goals. That's great. But, you know, what else has he done apart from get the biggest cheer
I
of the
agree.
season for doing
Kai,
a flick?
don't bring
Yeah.
Shameless and somebody else ever again. You should use you and Shameless as your last name. Kai
Hey, yo,
Shameless.
Napoli, bro. Napoli bid 30 million for Vega. The fuck was that, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Another
13
one bites
million
the
for
dust.
half the season, yeah. 13 million that loan fee was for Felix for half the season. 13 million plus his wages, about 250 a week.
You missed like 3 of them with the red card.
Yes, on his debut. Yeah.
That's it though. It's a middle point. Like João Felix, I wouldn't say he's shit. I just don't think he's.
I don't think he's shit. I think he's good, but I think he's you don't build your team around him. He's a complementary piece. Like that.
Yeah.
He's a complementary piece at best.
Yeah, I agree. I agree on that.
But what you were
Like,
saying on the Kudus,
some
Andrew,
roles.
what if it's a contract thing that we can't go for Kudus?
I don't know. That's what I wouldn't put anything past anything in the football anymore. There's so many conspiracy theories. Alex might be right. It might be we'll say Caicedo, but you can't go for Kudus.
yes.
That might be it. That might
be
be
it. I said it from the beginning. That could be that could be a part of it.
That could be. I've heard stories like that before, where clubs have agreed not to go for one player when they're negotiating because they're going for the same player. Or why is it now even gone? Why it's so, Kudus was the name about 2 weeks ago for Arsenal and Chelsea, and it's just died.
Exactly.
It's just
Kai,
died.
if you know Russians don't have middle name, you wanker. So you again, Shameless, your last name. Kai Shameless. Russians don't have a middle name, you moron.
Wait,
yeah, you moron.
Wait, is that our Kai or?
Yeah, Arkai.
Yeah. Oh.
R. Kelly. Arkai.
Good Lord.
Oh my
God. Good God.
Oh no. What's my name?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Fuck you.
could be jeopardized. Ajax want the player to reach an agreement with Brighton in the next 48 hours.
He doesn't want to go to Brighton.
How come they're pressing for him to agree personal terms with Brighton when he didn't even agree personal terms with us or Arsenal? Why is it Brighton they're pushing for?
Because we haven't come in. Neither us or Arsenal have come in with a bid. There was talk about.
Oh yeah, they've got.
But we haven't come up with a bid, right? They've probably got their player lined up. I want him in. Kudu's gone before they sign this player. I think they just bought Borges in from City, right?
They already bought their player,
yeah.
They already got
but he's stalling because he doesn't want to go to Brighton. He wants Arsenal.
I was about to say, why would this is my thing? Why the fuck would Kudos go to Brighton? I don't know how we all went to sleep and woke up and Brighton was a big side, but they're fucking not, bro. Like to me, that's a backwards move for Kudos.
That's what he's probably thinking.
Why would I leave Ajax and go to fucking Brighton? Why?
He's probably going, who's Brighton? He's probably going, who's Brighton? Do you know what I mean? And also, you're right. Even with Chelsea out of Europe, still going to Brighton is a step down from Chelsea. It's a huge step down.
It's a 30 times step down. Like, what are we really talking about here?
No, but that's what I'm saying. But I think he doesn't want to go to Brighton. And he's not going to be forced to go to Brighton. It's not like a US sports thing where you can move the athletes where they don't want to go.
Look how easy to leave Brighton. Look how easy to leave Brighton.
Hey, do you know if I was him, if he does something for Brighton, you know what I'm saying? You better put a release clause in that contract.
Yes,
you better put a release clause.
I don't even think it's about no release clause.
No, I said he should. I said he should if he goes there.
My point is, why? Like, what would be his motivation to go down in levels?
I had no idea.
Down. What player gets better and then picks a smaller club to go to?
Doesn't happen.
For me? Arsenal, Chelsea. Who else? Brighton. Brighton don't make the cut. That don't even fit. One of these ain't like the other. One of these ain't like the other two. Brighton don't fit. I don't give a fuck if Jesus himself was managed at Brighton. It doesn't fit. It just doesn't make sense. Why would Kudos agree to personal terms with a small club when he got two big ass clubs coming in from him?
Well, look at the outgoings. Look at the outgoings of Ajax. You've seen Timber go to Arsenal, and someone else left as well. But Timber go to Arsenal is like, well, where are you going? Brighton. Doesn't make any sense.
None.
Right? I know they're a Premier League club, and Premier League is big and powerful and all that. But still, it's like Brighton aren't. You don't go. Man, a kid in Ajax goes, when I make it out of the, if I want to leave Ajax one day, I'm going to go to Brighton.
What do you mean it's not a, I seen somebody in the crowd say it's a better league. Y'all motherfuckers better get y'all English head out your English ass. Ajax is a bigger fucking club than Brighton. They're playing Champions League.
If that's the case then, why doesn't Mbappe just move to Luton Town?
Like, what are we talking about? Y'all think, coming to England just is a step up? No, it ain't. It's what club you go to. Not what league you go to.
Yeah.
What club you go to. I'm just going to go to a better league.
But Brighton are not that bad, man. Come on, Brighton are not that bad.
Dude, Brighton has had one fucking good. Who the fuck is Brighton? Brighton could be relegated next year or 2 years from now. And
I think God of Frogs actually is right. It's not about the club size. I think God of Frogs is the one that actually put. I think they can actually the Champions League, playing in the Champions League. It's not the more. It still have to be. Look at the wages that Ajax paying him. I think smaller clubs in England can actually pay bigger wages.
It's not, but why would he accept bigger wages at a small club? I'm not
It's not. Bro, it's not the first floor and fifth floor.
We're talking about a player who have ambitions we talk about players with ambitions.
Why would Kudos come to Chelsea? We're not playing in the Champions League.
It's not about champions. It's the prestige of the club. A club has prestige. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that prestige of a club don't matter, because then now you're gonna sound like a dickhead. Don't tell me.
Okay. Why would people go to the prestige club in Saudi Arabia?
That's astronomical wages, though, isn't it? That's like
What are you talking about? What? No club in Saudi Arabia has prestige. None.
You proved my point, but players still go there.
But that's like
What
that's
are you talking
astronomical
about?
wages, though.
We're
That's
not
like,
talking about players that people are fighting for. Young players looking to advance their career. What young
What I'm
player looking to
saying
advance their
is,
career?
what I'm
pick
saying
Saudi
is, at
Arabia?
the end of the day, people and players, specifically players from like they're making 10 grand a week, go to even mid-table Premier League, can make
when they
4
don't
times
have
higher.
options of big ass teams coming for them. We're talking
He
about
has the
Arsenal
same.
and
No,
Chelsea.
he has the same options to get into a bigger team with Brighton and with Ajax.
Yo, what are you talking about? No, who does that? I'm going to take a side step for the fun of it. Nobody does that, bro. What are we talking about? What
the point
football
is,
player
Jimmy,
does that?
Jimmy, if Caicedo was at Ajax, do you think he would be still getting this big move?
What?
If Caicedo was at Ajax, the point is, what Alex is trying to say is that Kudus is still at Brighton. It's still a Premier League and it's still a good team.
Kudos is not at Brighton. Kudos is at Ajax. People leave Ajax and go to prestigious clubs. Anthony left Ajax and went where? Where did Timber go?
United.
Where did Leandro go? They go to prestigious clubs. You don't leave Ajax and go to a shit team unless you're not good enough. Alvarez, remember last year? He was supposed to come to Chelsea. Then he went back. He stunk up the place. Now he's going to West Ham, bro. Now he's going to West Ham because he didn't maintain the level.
So a couple months makes you not good enough for Chelsea.
He ain't good enough.
He was on the list. He was on the list as an option, though. It did look like it was going to be Adams or Alvarez. So I will say that. But I get your point as well. He might have been at Chelsea if it was a few more weeks. Like, let's say Adams doesn't go through.
It will be so fine. So what? Hold on a second. I just want to know, why would Kudus, if this transfer window will actually end up, and he will go from Ajax to Brighton? I just want to know what you're going to be explanation, Jimmy.
Why do I need an explanation? I don't need an explanation. We're giving our opinions on what we think they're going to do. So what do I need an
I want your
for?
opinion. I want your opinion. If this transfer go through, I want your opinion why he did that.
Because he chose it. I don't have an opinion why he go. You would have to ask him. You asking me why I think he won't go, right? And I'm telling you why I think he won't
and
go.
I'm telling you why I think he will go. Because
okay,
Ajax doesn't.
Alex, that's what a disagreement is. Why you always have to explain what a disagreement is every time you have one? We know, we get it. It's called a disagreement.
Shut up!
You think one thing, and I think another.
Who shouted that shut up?
Who do you think, bro?
Bro,
I'm not saying what I'm saying is a fact.
You don't need to tell him
Boy,
to
it
shut
has
up.
to
They were
happen.
discussing something.
I'm just saying, look at the history of the people who leave Ajax as top players. How many of them go to a Brighton level team? Not too many. They go to big teams.
Are you underestimating how good Brighton is then?
I don't have to underestimate their prestige.
It's not their
Brighton's
prestige,
not a prestigious
right now.
club. This is their first time playing in fucking Europe.
To be fair, I don't think they've won a major trophy.
They finished above us, though.
Yeah.
They've never won a fucking trophy, bro. What are we talking about?
So what?
Now
Leicester
Brighton
finished
is a big
above us
team.
before and won the league. So what?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Leicester won the league before. They're fucking in championship now. What
Yeah.
are we talking about?
Who cares?
Yeah. They genuinely don't have a major trophy. I've just looked.
Well,
at
good
that
thing
trophy.
Jimmy's a vegan,
Haven't
bro.
got a major
Because my guy
trophy.
would have a heart attack if he was on all that.
Your
all
mic's
that-
a vegan. Your mic's a vegan, bro.
Fix your microphone.
Yeah. Your
You
mic's a
shameless
vegan.
Can you not hear me? Can you not hear
Yeah,
me?
we
crackling.
can hear some guy
Yeah,
named
we are. You
Time
just got an
Shameless.
echo, not an echo.
Are you
vibration.
rubbing that against your chest there or something?
Yeah,
Let me close torrent. Torrent is active, man.
Yeah.
God,
Oh,
you're
your
sounding like a
speaker
robot,
profile.
man. Now it's your turn. to
Why are
be
you
like
using
zero.
torrent? Are you what are you downloading?
Me?
A bunch of things, Alex. Actually, a bunch of things.
No,
some
but you
ebooks,
don't. Fatur?
some ebooks. I'm downloading some movies.
Yeah, stop talking and
Yeah,
go
that's
to
what
finish it
started
because your
doing.
microphone is.
Is my microphone still bad?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like you're
Turns out,
talking for a
turns
fact.
out it wasn't torrent from.
Sounds like
Poch.
Daniel says sometimes when Daniel sounds.
You're not. It wasn't the audio books that you download, and sounds like you're downloading Poopsie Crew.
No, no.
Hey, let's not go that far. Allow it. Allow it.
You're downloading Fatter's OnlyFans content.
No. We're downloading Fatur's cholesterol
Hey,
level.
dumbasses. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now better?
Yeah,
but
a little bit better.
See, it's enough.
Cholesterol. I think it's your cholesterol, guy.
Yeah, I think it's cholesterol, Kai.
Jimmy, I need to drink some big roots like you, bro.
You know what?
What is that, Jimmy? What is that fruit called? The vegetable, the red thing.
Jimmy, you need to calm yourself down. Like you might
It's
get
a tomato.
What is that thing
You know
called,
what?
man?
I might start blood pressure. Blood pressure. How about that? Apart from cholesterol.
First of all, you stay. First of all, it's not
blood pressure.
It's not even a blood pressure. You dumb. When you do it, if you say what you're supposed to say it, you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. Not you're gonna give yourself cholesterol. Not you're gonna give yourself high blood pressure. You're gonna give yourself a heart attack. That's what the saying is.
Let me ask you a question, Fatter, the medical expert that you are. How would you test someone's blood pressure when you're on different continents?
You know what they had this what's it called, that pump here, the black one when you go to the doctor's office.
You just call the pump.
Once again, Fatter. How would you test someone's blood pressure if you're in different continents? And you said go to the doctor's office.
I'm sorry.
Christ almighty.
Wait, because I always saw that thing when they pumped it, they put your hand and they pumped it like.
Fatur, you just walk through life, open the door and trying food, huh? That's
I don't know. I'm not a medical expert, bro.
That is.
You ain't an expert in nothing.
Why
You
are
a
you
nothing
doing
expert.
this to yourself, man?
You are a
Okay,
nothing
Fatur.
expert. You did not have to tell us you was not a medical expert, bro. Trust me.
See, now I understand, like the conspiracy.
You might,
where,
Kai.
like, the
Just
government
as
is trying
bad
to do
as
like
Fatur's
depopulation.
common sense.
I understand it, man. I understand it.
Jesus, wow.
Can you guys not hear me? What the fuck is wrong with my mic, man? Usually it's good.
No, you sound like you're talking for a fan.
Why don't you
like,
listen?
it's
Why don't you
breaking up.
actually open the stream and go back like 30
Go,
seconds
yeah.
and listen for yourself? You'll know what we're talking about.
Damn, Andrew, who the fuck's peed in your cereal?
No.
bro?
I mean, no.
Damn.
What I'm saying is, look, if you can't hear it, go back.
If only I
listen
was
to
one of those homeless dogs, it'd be nicer to me, you know?
Kick the shit out because it hurts my ears, man.
No, seriously, Kai. If you go back on the stream, listen to it. It sounds like
Exactly,
gravelly,
man.
it sounds-
It's
yeah,
horrible.
Let me
we're not-
Lewis, let me log back. Let me log out and in, okay?
Yeah. Look, it's not, yeah, we're not joking, bro.
It's not North Korea.
I wasn't being mean. I just sounded mean. That was...
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Like, why would I gonna be upset if somebody
But
is
it's
mean to
Kai.
Kai?
It's Kai.
Yeah.
It's Kai.
It's Kai. You
it's
can't
like, you know-
not be mean to him. Look at
Yeah, it's
his
like-
tweets.
It's like drop kicking a crocodile. You know what I mean? That's
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's so good.
Try now, Kai.
Is it better now?
No.
What the fuck? Why though? Every time my mic is perfect.
It's a little bit better.
What about the settings on the mic?
Not
Is
even
it
a
like
little
echo
bit.
or something?
No, there's less crackling, but it's still there. Just sounds a bit
weird,
quieter.
All right, I'll shut up and try to fix it. Give me a sec.
Yeah, no worries.
Kai, put
No
your
worries.
comments in the private chat. We may read them out.
Yeah. Not private chat. Donate like the rest of the people.
Yeah. Yeah, can you check? Yeah, Patrick, can you check some guy's blood pressure in the chat, please, right now? Can you do that, please?
Is that different in Czech Republic or?
Yeah, Kai, try turn off your tabs and all of that. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah, could be that,
Yeah, tabs open, innit? Yeah, tabs open.
yeah, you know about that.
You know it.
You
You
know.
know it. Fatur knows it. What?
Yeah,
Fatur knows what makes it crackling.
Yeah, Patter knows.
Big up, everyone. What's going on?
Big up, my guy. Big up.
Nothing. Slow news day. Nothing.
We've just been speaking about.
Yeah,
Nkunku.
slow news
Like,
day. We lost one of the best players on the team to knee injury. Yeah, that's a slow news day.
Neymar just told PSG he want to leave.
No one asked.
Yeah.
Hey,
There is again.
we need
link
a
with
10.
Neymar.
we need a 10. Just hey,
yep.
Hey,
big up from Chicago. Big up.
Put 2 and 2 together, get 4. In my opinion.
Any chance to join the chat?
Any chance to join the chat?
You just did. You just
did.
did.
Yeah, you just did.
Just did. Join the chat. Yeah, you just did.
You mean the channel?
Welcome to the chat.
Welcome to the chat. Yeah.
Bertrand, I will be happy if Sterling leaves to Saudi links. I will be happy. But how? How? It's gonna be step down. It's not prestigious club. I don't know how that could be happening.
Can you put Super?
I only saw one report saying that there was a Saudi club interested in Salah, and if they didn't get Salah, they were going to look to Sterling.
Bertrand, you look like you have membership in Epstein Island.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Kai, you with your mic, you should not be trolling people, man.
Yeah, you with that.
You sound like you gargling your mouth with a dick.
All right. What can I do? What can I fucking do? I'm trying to fix it.
Swallow it.
I don't know why.
Like you,
Wait, are you using earphones, headphones? Are you just normal?
No, I'm using my headphones.
Take your headphones off.
Everything is fine, man.
Take them off.
headphones away, bro.
No,
Yeah,
what kind of mic you using?
Wait, let me disconnect and.
Yeah, disconnect.
He sounds like he's gargling with a dick, you know?
Oh, yo.
How do you know how does that sound like, Alex? How do you know how that sound like?
Fatur told me. I killed 2 birds with one.
Take that, Fatur. Hey, Fatur, put a super chat in to remove. You won't put a super chat in to remove Alex.
Yeah, Fatur.
You won't do that, will you?
You get 20. Let's see. I'm gonna call
I'm
Aaron.
surprised you haven't removed. I'm surprised you haven't removed
20.
Vince or Leon.
I'm gonna call Aaron.
Yeah.
I got my Krisha. If you know, you know. I got Krisha now.
Yeah, put that. Yeah, go on, Fatur. Remove Vince or Leon for not saying much, like he did to Steve the other day. Yeah.
All right. How is it now? How is it now? Can you guys hear me now?
Still
Still the same.
Still the same, bro.
I don't know.
My God,
What do
the
you mean
guy
I didn't say much? I just fucking joined.
He
Not
always
you,
says
Ben.
how many
You're good.
businesses, how much money he has, but for some reason, can't afford a good mic.
Every fucking time it's fine. Just now. What am I supposed to do, bro?
Why don't you jump out and reset everything?
Reset everything, exactly.
I tried. I don't know why.
Well, you close down and reset everything, yeah?
Like restart the computer and everything.
Yeah. Wait, did you come straight? Did you press the link straight to StreamYard, or have you copied it and then put it into your URL and then do it that way? That's what sometimes happens with mine.
I'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. Chelsea. Let's go for Mbappe. Let's go for Neymar. Let's go for Neymar.
Why not? Neymar.
No. According to Super Pochettino, João Felix is better than Neymar. So it's according to Super Pochettino.
No, he didn't say that, did he?
He did say that. I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
No.
Yeah.
I said João Felix over Neymar. What are we doing here? Yeah, he did. Oh no.
Any day as well. Any day. Christ almighty.
João Felix over Neymar any day.
Wow. Apparently Salah to
Let's
Saudi.
try. How does it sound now?
Same shit.
I think if you say one word
Kick me out,
at a
Lewis.
time,
Kick me out,
it'll be
bro. I'll
fine.
go barbecue, man. Fuck it. Kick me out.
Yeah,
Just unmute if you want to say something. It's calm.
You know what's funny?
Like,
He did not restart computer. He did not restart his PC. There's no way that
Oh,
PC
Alex, if I
restarted.
restart,
way it would
I
have
have to do all
restarted
over
that
again, man.
It's all right, Kai. It might just be a one-off thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That was the article I saw, but I don't know who this source is.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I
who it is,
read though that they're not going to go for Salah until next year. Like him and Kevin De Bruyne, they're going to go for him next year instead
I
of this
don't
year.
know.
So,
Fucking hell.
Kai, do you use a VPN?
Might be that. Might be as
now.
well.
Not now.
I didn't ask. Like now, obviously, I would. But
Hey, Sterling to Saudi, we can all universally agree on that. We
yeah.
can all agree on that.
Nah, I would give him a year. I'll give him a year.
Not if Saudi are coming in.
He's afraid
Saudi
now
coming in,
because Nkunku's hurt. Now he's afraid of letting go of Sterling.
Well, it makes sense if Sterling was good.
Yeah. I use VPN people all the time. Do you think I don't know how to track IP addresses? I know how easy it is to do, so I know when if.
Wow.
There's a lot of shit on YouTube you can learn to do on your computers. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. YouTube will teach you a lot if you know how to use it.
Yeah, exactly. So
I've got a couple of drones. I've got a couple of drones
was
ready to track down
same
Ziad.
shit.
That's what, you know what I mean?
I don't need to. It's a local shisha place.
Thoughts on West Ham coming in for Armando Broja, 26 million.
And Gallagher, I say 100 mil well spent for them.
That would if
I'm
they,
saying
when
send
they
them
buy
Lukaku.
Alvarez, Gallagher, and Royo, that would take them to the 100 mil. Yeah. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they do.
Benish
Like I said,
Maldini, you can found everything and everyone.
I think Broha
What are
will
you
go.
saying,
If,
Andrew?
I think Broha will go if Vlahovic is done.
Yeah.
Otherwise, with Nkunku being injured, it doesn't make sense.
I do rate Broja though.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense really. If
It's a
Nkunku's
shame with the
injured.
injury. It came at the worst time.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I mean, like, he is fit. By the way, he's been fit for 6 months already. He's not been fit just now. This is first time he comes back. He's been fit for 6 months.
Yeah, I just want. There's no actual.
No. I just want him to play somewhere constantly, so I will make that final determination.
Yeah.
Right. I just don't know if Chelsea will let him do it, and I don't think it's unfair to him either, and unfair to Chelsea. To be fair, it's not fair for Chelsea to be relying on him and put all the eggs in the basket. And I don't like it's a tough situation for both for club and for the player and for the project.
Yeah, I agree. We got him in for 4 years as well, so we need to try and give him some opportunity to work. But that might be why they're also see any offers in for him now. It's like an easy way to just cut time.
I would just sell him, man. We have too many players that I don't think he's good enough for Chelsea, to be honest.
I think it's your Kai. It's your microphone. It's not your headset. It's your microphone. If it's that thing over here, like the air pilot shit, that's the reason.
Right. What was it? Though, yeah. If Broja leaves, though, I guess that's an opportunity for El Wahi to potentially come into the team. Because I remember that was the main issue with him joining. He didn't want to go to Strasbourg for a year. He just wanted to go straight to Chelsea. So if Broja leaves, maybe you bring him in as a depth.
When did Broja
I
got
don't think
injured?
Chelsea's going for him anymore, man, because they got
The guy
Washington.
said that he injured in November.
What was that?
No,
Jimmy?
he got injured after the World Cup.
Who? Wahi?
No, I was talking about Roa.
Oh yeah. Bro, he got injured in December, the Aston Villa friendly.
Is the whole game Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Oh
Sunday late
yeah. For some reason, I thought it was a year before. You're right, Francis. You're right. I was wrong. You're right, Francis. Okay. Oh, he was returned to training earlier than expected. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. Yeah. You're right, Francis. I'll take my L. There's no biggie.
But something with his development as well was the reason why he didn't go to preseason training. I don't think he was necessarily injured. They just didn't take him because of the development.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Big up, Francis. That's how adult people talking. It's not a. I'm not a. I can make mistakes.
I'm saying Nkunku updates. You haven't had a new Nkunku update, and nothing's been reported.
By the way,
yet.
did you know that there's an account on Chelsea? It's got a Chelsea account. It's called Chelsea Accountability.
Yeah. I think I've seen that account.
Who the fuck make this guy police of Chelsea fans?
Chelsea. He's the guy who did the Mason Mount PR article. I mean PR thread.
But he doesn't police the fans.
Jimmy, your mic
police
same
the
as
in the
Kai's
know.
mic.
No, I hear Jimmy fine. I can hear Jimmy.
Okay. Try again, Jimmy.
Yo, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he
You guys hear me?
he goes more at the in the know guy. and accounts that bring up racism and xenophobia. Chelsea
Oh,
accountability.
I don't know. I just heard about
that's
him.
what he goes. Yeah, he goes that.
I
if
thought
you
he was
say-
like a
if
woke
you-
police or something.
No. If you say racist shit, xenophobic shit, and if you like one of those like Felix Johnson type guys get a lot of shit wrong, he'll just point out all the shit you got
I don't
wrong.
think Felix Johnson got anything wrong.
Yes, he does get a lot of shit wrong, bro. He gets a lot of shit wrong.
Can you give me evidence of it, please?
Lewis Hall's not going on loan. That's what he said. That's the latest one that accountability slapped him in his face with. And then he dug up some other shit where Felix Johnson said it's not going to happen. And then literally it just happened the other day.
So he said that Lewis Hall is staying with Chelsea first team this season.
Yeah.
No,
he's saying he's
but
going on
he
loan.
but he also said a day or two ago that he is going on loan, but he's not re-signing a contract.
No, this was, bruh, his original, go to Chelsea accountability. He don't just make
Yeah,
shit
but
up.
things change, man.
Yeah, the news
Yeah,
change.
That's what I think it sounds like. But I'll have a look.
No, he has.
I know Felix personally.
I follow Chelsea accountability. I follow his page because it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I follow him too. He's a decent guy.
It's hilarious. The page is hilarious. Like he
Okay,
pointed
I
out
might
how
need to
Matt
follow
Law,
him, but
he pointed out how Matt Law is the reason why got all that racial abuse and all that. Like he holds people feet to the
Rudiger,
fire.
yeah. I remember
think
that.
this shit-
stuff
I
back
think
in
it's funny
2021.
what he does. He just hold people feet to the fire to what they say. That's it. He take your exact words and use them against you. Like he don't make stuff up about you. That's why I think it's funny.
Right. So what was this? One second.
Let's just say off the bat, despite reports today of Lewis Hall being internally thought of as going on loan, what I've been told from a couple Chelsea sources yesterday involved in the squad planning, that Lewis Hall is currently not seen as a player to go on loan. He's seen as a utility player who can fill both the midfield and left back / left wing back roles.
Yeah, right.
Loan move right now. This could
hold on a second.
The only thing I'm gonna say
hold on
is when did that video come out? That's the
It
only
says
thing.
August
He
4th.
said it. He was not going on loan. He said it.
Hold
Like,
on
look,
a second.
can
That's
change.
Oh my
Things can
God!
change.
If we're not signing a midfielder, there what like do people understand that the news can actually change? And I'm not defending
Yeah.
Felix, but
But
for
don't
example,
point it. What the fucking say? Don't say, Alex. You cannot say something's not gonna happen and then it happened and then you go, oh well, I didn't know. Well, don't fucking report it. That's why you're not a reporter. That's why it's called accountability. You can't say something's not gonna happen and then it happens.
It's the same as like reporting one thing.
Hold on a
and then
second.
you hear something else
It's literally
happens
the
and it
same
changes.
thing that happened
Hold
with
on.
Ben Jacobson. Ben Jacobson was told that, wasn't getting fired. Then he got fired. So that means your sources
yes,
are
but
shit.
and I will troll. Let me explain both situations.
Let me see what he's
Hold on.
tweeting about.
Let me. As much as I troll Ben Jacobs on that, I understand why he did it. For example, when you fire a person, you want to be discreet as possible. That's number one. Ben Jacob goes to the Chelsea's what's the name? How you say it? Source that he has, and nobody in the office but two people know that Potter get fired. Nobody. The only ownership knows that he gets fired. So when Ben Jacobs get that news, he says, based on what the club told me, he's not getting fired. But he doesn't know that his source does not know that he gets fired because the owners changed their mind. That's number one. I defend the player. No. I'm not asking for your answer. That's what I'm.
What does that hurt? What does that hurt? Your credibility and your accountability, right? You have to be held accountability.
It doesn't.
You have to be.
No.
What?
If you rely everything.
How would that not hurt your credibility, Alex? How would that not hurt your credibility? How would that? If you report something and you get it wrong, it literally hurts your credibility. You cannot tell me no. Don't tell me no. That literally makes no sense. That means anybody can report anything,
this is how
and when you get it wrong, it don't matter.
If this is how you look at the news sources, it's on you. But that's not how I look at the news. For example, with Felix, based on the situation right now at Chelsea, we don't sign nobody in midfield. fuck yeah, I want Lewis Hall to be there. But if we sign in somebody for the midfield,
that's not what he said. He said, based on my sources, Lewis Hall will not be going on loan. He's seeing as a utility player.
Is that me or you see the difference? What like is like?
No, because you twisting it to what make you feel good. I'm going off of what he said. I'm not parsing the words. I'm going off of what he said. You're taking the words and then you're twisting and turning.
No. I'm saying exactly what he said.
No, just play back what he said.
I just want to know when he posted that video.
And we're going to take
August the 4th. August the 4th.
No. That's when this guy's tweeted that. I want to know when he uploaded this video. Because he's got a YouTube channel, so I'm guessing he did this for his YouTube. I want to know when this video was. Because the latest I've seen him report with Lewis Hall is that he's going on loan to Palace.
Even
after the report came out that he was going on loan, anybody could do that. So wait,
but things can also but that can happen. But things can also change. That alters a player's movement.
But
he could have initially been saying, but now he's going on loan.
But here's my point now. This is the reason why everybody sit and hang on to David Ornstein's every word, Fabrizio's every word. You know why? Because they don't just throw shit out for clicks. They make sure it's verified.
They only speak when it's done. Ornstein only does when it's done.
And that's what Chelsea accountability is showing you. That Felix Johnson and these guys, they just throw shit out there. They actually have the grounds to just. If he say let me talk. Let me finish. Can I finish?
Well, you didn't let us finish.
If he says 10 things and gets 6 of them right, don't you see at some point he's able to just make shit up? He can now make shit up. Because if he get it wrong, you can go, oh, well, he got the other ones right.
Do you know that Austin made mistakes too?
At some point, your credibility starts to drop. At some point, you lose credibility.
Oh, well. I was going to say that, like, I understand that, but is it wrong if it's what you're hearing?
Yes.
It's not necessarily anything wrong with that. That's where I think we're clashing on this.
Exactly.
I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. But is it a bad thing that he's just telling? No. Is it a bad thing? Let me finish, Jimmy. Let me finish. So, is it a bad thing if he's just telling you stuff that he hears from his sources and that changes over the case of a few weeks? No, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just reports.
So I guess when Johnny sources would mount, that was cool too, right?
No, but Johnny wasn't even saying yet. Johnny was just saying, I know this. They're all wrong. And he's just speaking blindly. That's different. And he's refusing.
So how we know he not speaking blindly when he said that about Lewis Hall? Because he was clearly
he's got
wrong.
some things right.
But okay, a fucking the sun shines on a dog asshole every now and then if you stick it up at the right hour. It don't matter. You can always do something right.
That's a crazy statement. Jimmy, though, I can't lie. I got to appreciate that.
Yeah,
big up, Jimmy.
Jimmy, take care, man. It has been real. It's been good discussing.
Big up,
take care, bro.
What I'm trying to say, even from that video that I don't know how old is it, but he even said, the sources said, based as of right now, he's staying. And why would he be wrong or his sources wrong? His sources are not wrong. We don't have no midfield. Did we sign anybody in the midfield? Then it could be changed. If we sign somebody, the things that get revisited. That's all it is. I mean, if you think that I believe Felix every word that he's saying, that it's like a 10 Commandments, no, I don't. Jimmy,
big up to Fuzzbrain as well for the donation anyway. That is 8 lottery tickets. Big up my guy. So he didn't say right now. Oh, who? Felix. Guess he means Felix. Here's the thing. I get what saying then he shouldn't put it out, but it's like at the time that he put it out, that was what the plan was. A couple weeks change, maybe that changes.
He's not a reporter, Jim. He's not a reporter.
And then you hear different reports. That's what's confusing me.
I don't think
I
he's a
don't
reporter.
think he's a journalist. I think he has
Yeah.
sources within the club that give him information, and that's it.
Exactly.
Other than Chelsea news, I'm not listening to him for anything because he has sources in Chelsea. That's it. That's it. There was a Pies tweet that I did need to get to. On Lukaku. Chelsea owners have tried to give Lukaku a nudge towards Saudi, but he's made it clear he's not ready for that move. He still regards himself as one of the best strikers in the world and has major ambitions. Fine. Find a club. Find a club. That's it. If you don't want to go Saudi, cool. You're not playing for Chelsea. So find a club for yourself, sort it out, and we will see you hopefully at the other side of the pitch soon so we can boo the fuck out of you. But yeah. No, this one's from Simon Johnson on The Athletic. I guess at the very least, we know why Lukaku said no. Everyone's like, we've all been confused about it. This just confirms it. That's the only real update on it. Other than that, we know he doesn't want to go Saudi. He's just never really been given a reason for it. I guess that's the reason for it. And yeah, great. Figure it out. Figure it out. I just hope this doesn't influence the Vlahovic situation. Only get Vlahovic if Pochettino wants him. If not, don't care. Like, that don't mean anything to me. I know, like, none of us see him as the best striker in the world. I agree. But I've always said, if you're at the top level, you need to have that self-belief in yourself. So I get. Just leave. I don't care if you think you're the best striker in the world or the worst striker in the world. I want you gone. Get out of my club. Simple as that. So sort it out and leave. Was there any other news? Do we have any other Pies tweets?
Pies.
Mudryk preparing for Sunday.
That's for emoji.
He's just running, Fez. Oh. A lot of explosive work. Cool.
I will break my back.
That'll be a bit mad.
No, Lewis, you cannot do that. Remember all the injuries you said you had, sometimes on ankle, sometimes on your knees?
The dodgy knees. Knees.
You're going with the knees this time because there was ankles before.
No, the ankles are healing. Okay. Right, as long as I don't turn too quick or anything, I'm fine. I'm usually fine. But yeah, I think that's all the news for today. Other than the Nkunku update, it was a little bit of a quiet news day. So we're probably going to wrap it up here. But who are we going to redirect to? That's the real question. Saeed's live. Saeed is live. So we'll redirect to Saeed.
Yeah,
everybody head over there. Let him know that Mason Mount is inching very closely to 007 Day. I will see you guys very soon. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe. We do have everybody saved from the Super Chat lottery, and that will be running until the end of the Liverpool game. First stream after the Liverpool game, we will be picking out the winner. So check that out. Big up, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.